What up, stream? How are we, fellas? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great day today. That's this. That one we left on, and that. Let me see. What am I missing? Good. 214 speed. Missing sprayinator here. Should probably spare his plant matter. Two. Be barn. There we go. Swap those around, I think. Rod throw to hedgehog. I need this. That's pretty much all these are mites right now. Why? That's two more to go. I think every single pest was a freaking mite right there. Oops, was using the wrong stuff there. It's alright, I guess. There we go. Take that. Let's swap this. Bang. There we go. Pest. That. Rod throw. This. This. There we go. Back in the farm. There we are. What up, fellas? Hope you guys are having a great day today. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. How is everything in everybody's day going? Hope everything's great. Dang, why is this not skipping? Alright, there we go. What up, Orange? How are we, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in. Hello, info. Why don't you stream your Iron Man profile? What up, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in. I don't stream the Iron Man profile mostly because if I stream and record, it's going to be in lower quality whenever I go and edit it back and then upload it to YouTube. But not to mention, it's like spoilers and stuff like that. Normally do most of the stuff off stream. Plus, I have this profile, like this profile that we're playing on right now. We call it stream profile because I only do stuff on stream on this profile, basically. Like, except for, like, fuel composter, do our forge flip, and, like, claim minions or something silly like that. It's about the only things we do, like, off camera on this profile. So I just feel weird, like, up and ditching it, honestly. And I have money to grind on this profile, basically. So, the Iron Man profile basically doesn't get streamed because it'll be lower quality for the video because stream limits bitrate, which limits my bitrate whenever I record. So then it just leads to making it worse for the viewing experience for the videos, which most people like the videos more than streams, for at least for what I can tell. Which is totally okay with me. I don't really mind regardless whatever it is. I just feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I don't know. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot with like the whole streaming whatever profile. I have 5 profiles. I have 3 profiles that I actually play, and then 2 of them are AFK profiles. So I'm like in a weird spot. Like one day you may see me on this profile, one day you may actually see me on my main profile, one day you may see me on my Iron Man profile. So like I leave streams like kind of weird. I'm sorry, I leave like the whole profile situation kind of weird whenever I stream, and then I just do stuff on stream, like whatever it is. Like I haven't played my main profile in so darn long, like grinded money, anything like that. Like we're pretty set on that profile. I have like I don't know, 220 bill or something like that right now, and then like a good like 30 bill in chests and stuff. So, like I don't really necessarily need to do much on that profile. Just forge flip and leave it be, kinda. You know what I mean? Just use AFK money really on that profile. And that's my profile that I basically started playing the game on, which is my lime profile. This is lemon. My lime profile is my first profile, and mango is the Iron Man profile, and those are the 3 profiles we play. So streams always be, like I said, this is the whole yap session on why I don't stream Iron Man. Maybe at one point I will, but I need to get to a point to where it's not like constant progression, and I can be like, oh, like okay, we're gonna go farm cocoa beans on Iron Man or something. Make good money now. I'm pretty sure it's just for EXP if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Rev is really that great, and it's super expensive. And like, if I'm not mistaken, the ROI on it takes a really long time. Like, to earn your money back, it takes a really long time, I think. Don't quote me on that. It could be wrong, but I'm not too positive off the top of my head. I've never really used Revenant minions, to be honest with you. Alright, what's the best minion for money? I'm gonna be honest, like, none of them are good right now. You can pick, like, a minion setup like Sheep, Magma Cube, I don't know, like, Cow and sell it during a Ringo, Pig and sell it during Shiny Pig event, but those are like situational type things, whereas like there's not like a oh yeah slime minion, you know, it's not like that anymore. Like slime minion was like a pretty solid thing because corrupted fragments and then enchanted hopper and yeah, and then you had magma cream and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically there isn't really a minion like slime that makes a whole lot of money just leaving it AFK. It's kind of like situational, and there really isn't a good minion right now, I gotta be honest, because they basically nuked slimes and made everybody scatter to whatever minions they wanted to do, and you know, whether Inferno or some collection minions or whatever, I don't know, it's just random whatever they picked, kind of sort of thing. There isn't really an air quotes best minion. You could use melons if you plan to AFK overnight, and it's like a cheap alternative. It's gonna make you, if I remember correct, 6 to 7 mil a day. And then I have like a few hidden minion setups, but we don't leak them. There will be one leaked that we hid for probably at this point like a year and 3 months now. But the video is really hard to make interesting, and it is super late game. Super late game. So that's what I'll say about that. Like it's like deadly expensive. And it isn't super reliable. I'm gonna leave it at that. And whenever that video comes out. Is that how you spell Groudon? That is how you spell Groudon. Groudon? Groudon. I'm gonna look it up. That is how you spell Groudon. That's actually sick. Search Groud... Right? Oh my god, it's not. That's not how you spell it. I'm so mean. Oh my god. I'm so mean. I thought it was spelled right. I'm sorry, Groudon. I thought it was legit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I add OGs and stuff. You baited me. You got me. I'm sorry. I only do it for OGs and people who have been viewing for a super long time. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I thought it was spelt right. If it was spelt right, I don't even message people, bro. That's mostly the reason why I'm just horrible at replying. I'm sorry, bro. Ain't no hate towards it. I pinky promise. It was a letter off. You baited me. You did. You did. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I promise. I promise. I just add OGs. It's kind of like one of the things I always like obsessed over growing up playing this game. It's like the OG names and even like Twitters and stuff like that and all the cool capes and stuff because it shows like history on the game and like I don't know, just uniqueness really. It's not anything against you. I promise. I feel bad. I feel bad. And then it's kind of rude to the people who like also view every day or come and chat with me in streams or really just always show support. So I like to keep it like if you're a viewer, I'll add you if you're always around and you're always helping and you're a cool ass person and you're always problem solving for like, you know, chat altercations or just being a chill ass dude type thing. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I cannot add you yet. Is it caped? Is it caped? What up, Soul Whip? How are we, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. How are things, bro? Yes, indeed. We're back in the garden, bro. We need some money on this profile. Minecons. Founders, unfortunately, probably won't be on that same rarity ever as Minecons. There's like 15k founders. Unfortunately. It is technically a Minecon, though, because it's the 2019 Minecon Earth or whatever it is. Really tired, but I can't sleep yet? Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I can't complain. It's never a bad day, bro. I mean, sure, some days are bad, but it's all a perspective, man. It's all a perspective. You say, oh, this is horrid, this is horrible. You know, some situations you can't really do this to, by the way. You know, so like if something little's bugging you, this is something that could help, maybe, or at least it helps me. At least I don't know. So like I don't know, like if I'm having a bad day at work, or like I just spilt my coffee all in my car or whatever, like kind of just like think, oh yeah, this A didn't just happen, or B I'm gonna like get the stain out, and it's not gonna be a problem, and it's not gonna affect me, and it's not gonna have any, it's not gonna bother me. Just it didn't just happen. We're totally all good. Moving on to the next thing, hanging on out. You know what I mean? For some situations, you could do that. But some situations, of course, you can't. You know, some things, like, I'm not going to be too descriptive, like losing an animal or a friend or something like that. You know, you can't really do that, you know. But what I'll say, if it's something to do with that, you know, remember the fond memories. It's always something great to remember, you know. That's why they're memories, and that's why you're thinking about them, because they were something good that made you happy, you know? Not that you forget the bad, but, you know, you don't think of it as much. Or try not to, at least. What up, Swag Evil? How are we, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. And now I shall lurk. Heck yeah, Groudon. Heck yeah, dude. GG's, bro. I haven't actually seen 30 in a game before. Actually, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Pardon my French. That's a lie. I seen him when Glaciite Tunnels came out, and I stole something of his, like some ore or something, when he was streaming, and I had no idea it was him. And somebody had messaged me and was like, "You just griefed 30," and I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And then there was another time that he accidentally partied me because my IGN is info, INFO. So that's kind of why. I got partied by him. Not that I'm special, but he didn't even... Actually, did he realize it? I think he even put me in a video, if I remember correctly. How much faster is a complicated cactus design? Okay, so this is off the top of my brain, right? So these numbers may not be 100% correct. Um, but the numbers that I'm remembering is the old 7.0 cactus or 6.0 cactus farm that is not as complicated to build is like 19.64, 19.65 or something like that. And that, oh, excuse me, that 7.0 cactus farm is like 19.95, 19.97, somewhere in that ballpark. What up, Pipe? Somewhere in that ballpark. I was very close on Cactus Milestone finishing because I did a little bit because Cactus was heavily manipulated when I started this profile, so I sold off a metric crap ton, and I was making like 24 mil an hour just on breaking Cactus alone, so it worked out perfect. But it was because Cactus was manipulated, which is why I had that smaller farm that was worse off. I actually think I built 6.0 because I needed plots to farm on. How do I get 464 speed? So if you look at the cactus knife, the cactus knife has a buff, that allows you to go 100 speed over, your speed cap, if you need to. And then you just change your rancher boots to 464 or 463 or whatever. And I feel like I'm mistaken when I'm saying this, but I'm not positive if this is right. You might be able to speed tune with Cactus Knife, and all you have to do is use God Pot and then use extra potions and stuff, or extra tunings and stuff like that, if it is possible. I can't remember right now if you can farm with full Fermento, but if not, it's just ranchers with 464 with Cactus Knife in hand, and it'll set your speed to whatever you want. Whatever you set your ranchers to with your Cactus Knife in hand. I wasn't paying attention. I was itching my nose and yapping, trying to make sure I said what I was saying right. I hold the cactus knife and I set the speed to 464. It says 422 in the menu, though. Okay, so what farming level are you? What farming level are you? And do you have God Potion? 52, and do you have God Potion? No God Potion? That'll do it. That'll do it right there. Hell yeah, Groundon. God Potion a must-have. It's going to give you a lot of speed, which is going to basically be what gives you your 464 speed. How do you kill a tier 4 Enderman? Pain and suffering. Final Destination armor, like 700 MP. Probably more MP, honestly. Summons or a... Yep, probably summons, actually. Because you probably don't have, what do you call it? Terminator. That's why you're killing T4 E-Man. Final Destination, Enderman Pet, Mythic, level 100. What else am I forgetting here? Healing items, like, Florid Zombie Sword, and what the heck is the other one? I literally have it in my HS, hold on. Wand of Atonement. Atom Split. The Atom Split Katana. And I mean, and if you can afford it, like an E-Drag or a G-Drag, because, I mean, that'll be your preferred damage bet. Otherwise, you're going to use Enderman all the way through, and you're just going to rely on damage resistance against the Enderman boss with Enderman Pet. Is pest farming still good for money? Yes, absolutely. Pest farming will always be the best for money in the garden. So, If you want to farm and you want to make more money, pest farm. Big suggestion right there. Have all the stuff. Currently at level 6. I mean, it's just an MP thing. It's just like a understanding how the phases work thing. Like what you gotta do to survive. Because I've recently did Enderman Tier 4-ish. Recently-ish. Sorry. E-Man Tier 7 on this profile. I got a little bit carried. I'm not gonna lie on some of them. On most of them. But we were definitely able to do them by ourselves. It just took a lot longer than I wanted it to. I have 13 bill. What should I buy? There's a lot of things you buy. I don't know. Whatever you want, really. Farming setup, mining setup, combat setup, dungeon setup, slayer setup, whatever you want. I mean, obviously, not all of them. Pick and choose, you know? Max the skill first. That's what I would suggest. I assume you probably just didn't spawn in with 13 bills, so you probably have skills, but I don't know. Whatever you want to buy. Skins, whatever you want. I don't know. Congo hacks and I got a brand new one and I'm currently starting Iron Man focus. What the first thing I should get for equipment and tools? I mean, weapon, like, I guess a cleaver or something, like a hyper cleaver or super cleaver or something. Get B-Pet so you could start leveling up taming. Get carpentry unlocked so you could start getting Skyblock XP for that. Golden shovel with efficiency, I think 3 or something like that to go insta break sand. I mean, realistically, just throw efficiency 5 at it if you want to. No, actually, XP kind of matters. Your table kind of, your library and enchant stuff kind of matters the first day. Because there's no nice way to get EXP other than just go mine blocks. And you don't really need to mine blocks first day. Equipment, there isn't really an easy thing to say. I mean, equipment and armor will change with everything, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm kind of being, like, broad with stuff. Like, I mean, you gotta unlock Dwarven Mine stuff, so maybe you go unlock a Redstone minion and go place it on your island, and then buy out the Redstone merchant, maybe upgrade him a little bit. Or, like, place another Redstone minion, so then you get Redstone passively while you're doing something else. I don't know. Totally up to you, really. I mean, it's not like, there's not like, for me at least, whenever I play, there's not really like a, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 step. Like, that's not really how it works for me. Like, I kind of just like, I don't know, I kind of just jump around, like, really, like, and just like do a bunch of random things. Yeah, Bliss, I don't know, man. That's whatever you want to do, bro, really. I can't really spend your money for you. Also, I don't want your money, by the way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm broke, and I'm okay with grinding it. Also, did not mean to sound as rude as I maybe did. Maybe I'm thinking it's... Maybe I'm being a little overkill with it, but... I feel like I was maybe a little cocky when I said that, but I wasn't intending on it. I apologize if I was. Pest spawn's almost ready. If you guys are enjoying the stream today, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow. Be sure to join up our Discord. Our Discord is pretty much the best way to talk to us, get into streams, know whenever our Iron Man episodes get posted, or a video gets posted in general. Or if you just want to come and chat with us, come and hang out. Join up our Discord, fellas. This is where the grind is. for the schematic instead. The advanced toe is probably pretty good, yeah. The advanced toe is pretty good. It has replenish, so it makes things easier. Just don't forget to put harvesting on it. And I mean, you could reforge it to whatever you want. Maybe give you the one with wisdom. I forget whatever it is, so you level up your farming faster instead of the 4 fortune, because the 4 fortune doesn't really do too much. I mean, I know we don't really have any fortune on like day 1 and stuff, but I'd say the wisdom is probably better. Then you can get stuff a little bit quicker, like later on. Go. What's an easy crop for gold medals? I mean, you definitely aren't going to get it on your first day. I can tell you that for certain, like a fact. Cocoa beans is pretty easy. Mushrooms is decent. Yeah, that's about it. Really. That's really about the easiest ones. Cactus is easy, but you're not gonna have a cactus knife yet. You could use mites if you want, but you have no fortune really, so it's kind of rough. I mean, there's not gonna be an easy way for you to get gold, so you're gonna at least have to get like a good bit of stuff. It's not at least, you are going to have to get a good bit of stuff. Filter. Not really. Not really. Not really. Not really 4-3, yeah. I wanted to make sure that was actually your name. I knew it was 2 numbers, but I wanted to make sure it was actually 4-3. I was looking away when I was replying to you. There isn't really a video. I mean, once you get to 1600, everything else is, I mean, fairly self-explanatory. Like, the only things that'll, I mean, I don't know what video you're watching necessarily, and I don't personally watch like videos on Skyblock very often, unless it's like a let's play or somebody like I really enjoy. Like, I don't know, there's a few YouTubers I really enjoy, like Xenergy's goated. I watched a bit of Toad when I first started playing, but I gotta be honest that not that his videos are bad or anything, not at all. His videos are actually quite good from what I remember, but I watch Will Water Prism too. I just don't really watch a lot of freaking Skyblock, to be honest with you. What else do I watch? And then there'll be like a random video that somebody drops. It's just an absolute banger, bro. And then like I'll watch it. You know, I don't really be watching many videos. on Skyblock. But especially with Fortune, like I kind of know the garden like the back of my hand, so I guess that kind of also makes sense why I don't know the videos. What up, Enigmatic? How are we, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in. Hope you're having a great day today. How are things with you, my friend? I try, Swag. I try. I try, man. You're very welcome, my friend. Is there a list in your Discord telling you how to get 2K? No. I don't really do that. I'll do like videos or like metas for videos that I do, and that'll be like in Meta's channel, but like that's about it. I don't plan on really doing it like a how to get fortune thing, mostly because I would say most people know how to do it, and like if not, like Sky Handy kind of solves the problem of like knowing how to get fortune. If you don't have Sky Handy, I highly suggest it. Sky Handy is a very beneficial mod to actually get for farming, but not only farming. Um, Literally, for Sky Handy has so many actual use cases in this game. Highly suggest Sky Handy. It's actually linked inside of my Discord. That's one of the mods that I do have a link for, the proper links for. Um, so if you guys want that, feel free to go and download that. Totally up to you. You don't have to. But Sky Handy basically solves the farming fortune problem. I don't know what number it stops at, but it tells you pretty much all of them, and then the fortune otherwise that Sky Handy doesn't touch on is A, like new, and it'll get added, and it's only going to be like a few things, or B, it's like oh hey, Culty 10, oh hey, counter to 100,000. You know what I mean? Like that'll be like the minuscule things that'll change your fortune for a good bit. What texture pack do you use? It looks really nice. Thank you. Exclamation point pack, and it'll put it in there for you. It'll send you the YouTube video. It's 1.8.9 Acidic Blitz Short Sword Pack, by TBNR Norton. And then I just changed the leather armor out, so that's about the only thing that's different. Yep. Cool. Oh my god, our bonus fortune is not fucking active. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. You respray with... What do I want to respray with? Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, I guess you respray with freaking plant matter again. That's so stupid of me. If you don't understand what just happened, I forgot to drop my bonus 200 fortune, and 30-minute sprays line perfectly up with your bonus 200 fortune. So respraying and using your bonus 200 fortune at the same time is basically the best way to go about it. If you are like a pest farmer and or you want the most fortune. Well, I mean, I guess you probably won't spray your plots if you don't want a pest farm, I guess. It's situational, I guess. I feel like it's fairly obvious if you want a pest farm or not. What visitors do you talk to for visitor manipulation? What kind of profile are you on? This will make sense in a little bit. What kind of profile are you on? What are you planning to do on the profile? And yeah, are you planning to do mining? And are you planning to go to the Rift? Iron Man? Okay, so at some point in time, you'll have to talk to Gertrude Geoforge. At some point in time, you're going to have to talk to Gwenadolin. At some point in time, you're going to have to talk to Jacob and Anita. So Jacob, Anita, Churchill, Geoforge, Librarian, and Gwenadolin. Legendaries don't matter. Eventually, you'll have to go to the Rift, and then you'll have to talk to Wizard, and you'll end up breaking the Manip. But it won't be that bad. It'll just be like, okay, like, Wizard is absolutely horrible. Never accepting Wizard. And it'll be a toss-up if you get Librarian versus Wizard. Or you leave Wizard sitting there, and you can go... Yeah, I guess those are the only two you'd probably cycle. Or it'd be Librarian, maybe Churchill and Geoforge, because you could accept Churchill and Geoforge and be kind of worth it, kind of not, because you need compost on Iron Man, kind of sucks, but yeah. What mods show pests? Like you have Sky Hanny's damage indicators. Blessed or Bountiful for Iron Man. In my opinion, I'm always going for Bountiful. In my opinion, I'm always going for Bountiful. Doesn't matter the fortune. But at 425, if I remember correct, Blessed is better than Bountiful. 425 fortune, I'm pretty sure Blessed is better than Bountiful. But personally, I just go for Bountiful right away. Personally. It's up to you. Crops now is 1300, but you said I need to get 1800 fortune. I don't know how because Sky Honey, I already did everything. There's no way you did everything. What kind of pet are you using? What pet are you using right now? If you're using Mushroom Cow, you're gonna have less fortune. But you're gonna make more money. Are you clearing pests with Hedgehog? And is your Hedgehog level 100? What is your bestiary milestones for pests? Do you have bestiary milestones for pests completely maxed out? If you don't, I'd suggest getting on doing that. Recoms, Mossy, Green Thumb, consumable fortunes, crop upgrades in your slash desk, crop milestones, dedication. Actually, that's tool fortune right there. Crop milestones will only affect tool fortune. Crop upgrades in slash desk will affect universal fortune. Green bandana on pet. Elephant or green bandana. So yeah, you want to be killing your pests with Hedgehog with green bandana. Pest bestiaries to 15. That gives you a ton of fortune right there, and it also gives you bonus pest chance. What else? Consumable fortune. I don't know. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Universal fortune. I'm assuming you have full mossy. I'm assuming you have gemstones in your armor. Hedgehog level 100. Green bandana. Garden 15. Crop milestones crop upgrades maxed. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that you'd be missing. What's your least favorite part of Skyblock, except for forging? It's not even forging, believe it or not. My least favorite part of Skyblock, believe it or not, I think dungeons and slayers are absolutely atrocious. Personally. This is what it is. I'm not trying to rage bait. You'll hear me every stream say that I hate dungeons. I think slayers are a horrible design. I think the fact that everybody that hardcore plays dungeons, not everybody, because there's a small percentage that don't cheat, but I think that the fact is that everybody cheating in dungeons shows how bad the actual design of it is, because not that you need cheats, it is definitely the most skillful part of Skyblock. I will definitely say that, minus the cheats. I think that the fact that everybody plays with cheats in M7 parties and whatever parties, and they're cheating and Party Finder, it's probably speaking wonders on why Dungeons is the way it is. Like, you know, just cheater infested, you know, because it's just too much going on for not a lot of money, you know. That's my opinion. You know, I don't think I'm 100% right, but this is what it is. I think forging was actually pretty decent. I think that it definitely needs an overhaul, and I cannot wait for the update. But I don't know. I think that the combat aspect, everybody freaking loves the combat aspect, but if you actually look at it, bro, it's full of cheaters, literally. And so is the garden, bro. But I don't see those cheaters, and they eventually get banned. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, the cheaters that are in dungeons, sure, they sometimes get banned, but the fact is, like, why is every single player that is in M7, not every single player, most players that play in M7 and stuff like that cheating? I think it's very, Dungeons is very skillful, so, like, I think that has a very big fucking part to do with it. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's like just the annoying part about Skyblock is that everybody's out for money and trying to take all your Skyblock coins to go and sell it on a third party site or whatever. I literally think it's goofy. GG Zentix. Oh, there's more cheaters. Cheating. What do you not like about Slayers? There's a difficulty currently, man. It's not really RNG dependent, but otherwise I'm not sure. Honestly, I just don't think sitting there for 1,000 bosses or 2,000 bosses is actually A, fun, B, skillful. Like, I mean, I could do all the Slayers without a problem except for maybe Vamp Tier 5. Because I haven't completed one, but I literally did Vamp all the way to Tier 5, other than, you know, the Tier 5 completion, in a 2-hour sitting, and it absolutely sucked, and it was very boring, and I didn't make any money, and yeah. Yep. Slayers pretty much is just rinse repeat, and I think that's really corny. Which, I mean, yeah, sure, so is, like, pretty much everything in this game, really, but I don't know, bro. The amount of time for the amount of little stuff, coins you get from Slayers, dungeons, and the amount of money that the setups actually cost is just goofy. And I get it. Okay, yes, they're very powerful items. They're very, like, necessary in other things through Skyblock, but I don't find it fun, and you don't make a lot of money from either of the things that I listed, to be honest. You really don't. It's just heavily RNG dependent. If you get RNG carried, GG's, but, like, you know, on odds, you're not gonna get RNG carried. It's just kind of how it works. Um, there's like garden mining, all that stuff. It doesn't require you to make or drop RNGs. Even fishing, I mean, it does, but it doesn't really at the same time. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of does. Yes, it kind of does. I mean, well, if you're like worm fishing, it's like 40 mil an hour or whatever. Like, important than just hoping to get it carried. That's why money per hour is more important than just hoping to get carried. Yeah, pretty much. I don't really enjoy combat for the fact that it's so RNG dependent and you need like very expensive setups to actually get it done fast, or you need to be just really good. And why would I waste my time if I just need to be absurdly good at dungeons and then everybody else is actually just cheating around me? You know what I mean? And I can play with the perm party. They're not cheating. I know that for a fact. They're A, in my co-op. B, they've been friends with me for so long that I just know that they're not cheating. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. But it doesn't change the fact that I still just don't enjoy how dungeons work. You know what I mean? Something about farming, about you do Slayers, rinse, repeat. I actually enjoy it because of Iron Man grind, but at least where I'm at, just press the same button for ages. At least it's really easy money. Also, just rip in advance for the Iron Man grinds. Also, just rip in advance for Iron. Also, rip in advance for Iron Man grinds. What do you mean? I'm confused by what you mean rip in advance for Iron Man grinds. Maybe the same way about farming you do Slayers. I just, yeah, I get you for sure. I just think that, like, you know, when I'm playing something in a game, I want to actually feel some type of money progression alongside of the progression that I'm supposed to be making. You know what I mean? It's kind of how I be feeling about like Slayers and dungeons and stuff. And, like, dungeons on Iron Man is just a pure, like, money dump. Like, literally. You're just going in there to go and buy everything that you possibly can drop. That's actually useful. I don't know. The amount of times that I'm gonna have to run for Legion books, bro. Man, if I could pay Simon like 10 grand to never have to run dungeons on Iron Man, I really would. I don't really know if I mean that, but I like literally, dude, like that's how much I hate dungeons and slayers and all that stuff. I'll do it, man. I'll do it, bro. I don't mind. Like it is what it is. I don't mind at all, but in your 2000 you had a lot of fun then. I already have 17. Should I just spoil something? No. That was in last episode. I'd much rather grind super compactors than do slayers. I have mineral on Iron Man, so it wasn't actually that bad to get my compactors. And I've done it so many times on freaking bingo, like I just know how to kind of like not cheat, but cheatily get EXP, fortune and block spread. So it's kind of what I went for. What I'm really not looking forward to, really, though, like, I just thought you were about to say dungeons, and it's gonna be very painful. Like, Dungeons and Slayers on Iron Man. I'm just gonna go over prepared, really. Have you talked to Librarian? If you haven't talked to Librarian, Librarian won't show up, so that's what I'll say about that. If you haven't talked to a rare visitor, then your rare visitor is not going to show up, and it'll just not spawn any visitor. Thank you, oh my god, Ignimatic. Oh my god, bro. I am so sorry. Ignimatic. Bro, I'm out here. I'm so out here. Thank you for the compliment, bro. I'm sorry for butchering your name, dude. I'm gonna call you Death from now on, so I don't have to freaking do that every time. Struggle. And you probably laughed at me right there, but I apologize, seriously. I'm not trying to do that on purpose. I remember my Super Compactor 3000 card, build a cobble gen and spent 12 hours save keys to mine cobblestone. Yeah, I did it on Bridge. It worked pretty well, and I also have Spread on Bridge, and Fortune applies on... Actually, does Fortune... Yes, Fortune works on Island. Not Farming Fortune, but I'm pretty sure Mining Fortune does, or maybe they changed it. But I did mine on Bridge with Spread, so it worked out pretty nicely. Swag, have you... Yeah, I assume you probably haven't talked to a rare visitor yet. That's gonna be what my guess is. But maybe you have Librarian already sitting in queue and it doesn't show on the visitor tab list. And you spawned a visitor and you didn't realize that Librarian was already sitting there, maybe? Was it what, Librarian was already sitting there? Or that a rare visitor spawned and you didn't get a visitor? Sorry, I didn't laugh at you. Genuinely, my arrow name has been mangled beyond rare. To be honest, it's kind of funny. Okay, good. All right, good. Yeah, I'm not trying to do it on purpose. I promise on that one. Genuinely just fucking up. I haven't talked to any rare one. Okay, so that'll probably be what it is. That'll probably be what it is. If I had to guess. Actually, let's wait. Yep, that's a good thing I waited. So then I would have still been waiting. Slug. Dang, nabbit. It's because I swapped. Swapped my tool and it reset my bonus pest chance. Crap. Why did I do that? I'm out here just fucking everything up over here. um... I don't really know what my, like, biggest mistake was when I was a noob. I could think of two weird things that I did when I first started playing the game, though. Um, like, when I first started playing the game and I didn't have a money-making method and I just didn't understand stuff, about 2 years ago, when I started playing, I grinded automatons and made money that way. And I ended up buying a black cat for 60 mil. And it took me absolutely forever to get that 60 mil, but I got that 60 mil. And yeah, I probably still have that black cat on that profile. That's fucked up that I even remember that 60 mil. You know, maybe it was freaking level 1. Maybe it was level 1. Another weird thing that I did when I started playing the game was I grinded bal pets for money. I don't think that's a meta. Or at least the way I was doing it definitely was not. I'm pretty sure the Souls Rebound thing still worked and the Werewolf Armor still worked, where you were able to absolutely one-tap Bal and then reset Bal and then one-tap Bal and reset him. But I wasn't doing that. I wasn't being smart about it. Of course not. I was just sitting there and holding left click with a short bow, and I was dropping a stupid amount of Bal pets in a really long amount of time, and it wasn't really good for money, I gotta be honest. But it is what I did. And, definitely a little weird. It's definitely weird. I got all mining minions tier 4 from gold mine deep caves. I was trying to build a nether wart farm on my island when I literally had garden. The Orion Bal pets for money. It's actually decent personally. I don't know. I played Iron Man, but it definitely works. No woman made it 0.1 billion net and used that money big method. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like he was doing it the proper way, and I wasn't at all when I started. Like I know what video you're talking about. I feel like. And it's pretty funny that you mentioned that because I was doing it completely wrong. I wasn't even doing anything Souls Rebound, resetting Bal, nothing like that. Like, I was doing it the worst way, definitely. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. Thank you for tuning on in and the kind compliment, bro. Hope you enjoy the Iron Man episode, bro. Have a great rest of your day, dude. Have a great rest of your day. Peace, peace. Should be pest spawning here in a second, and we're gonna hopefully have 8 slugs, but probably not. Indeed, bro, we're always having fun out here, dude. We're always having fun. You know what I mean? Holy crap, you know what? I didn't... Oh my god. You guys are in for a treat next Iron Man episode, bro. It's gonna be pretty cool. Show me what's up. Show me what's up. Give me the slugs. No, they're all in one plot. All 8 are in one plot. That's so pain. Although I actually think we did pretty well. On the slug side of things. Nope, I lied. Alright. It's fine. Alright, now we wait. So we can get some free contest placement. I'm curious, how does pest farming make money? I've heard it's really good rates, but I'm not sure how it does that. Well, basically, because these guys drop a ton of crops, and they all have different multipliers, right? Based on your fortune. I mean, I guess they already have, like, a table they follow if you have, like, 1 fortune or whatever. But it drastically increases now. Because based on your fortune, and it's not just, you know, one based on every 100 fortune gives you an extra crop. It's not like that anymore. It gives you multiple crops, and then obviously you have the chance to drop a enchanted version, a double compacted enchanted version. So like, say, enchanted baked potatoes, enchanted golden carrots, enchanted sugarcane, enchanted cookie, whatever. Best crop right now, I don't have any type of page, but it'll probably be cocoa, maybe carrot. Uh, I don't know. I don't have like any of the mathematical charts like that, and also the best, in air quotes, best crop will change literally in an hour. What has made you the most money? On what profile? I have 3 profiles. I have the Iron Man, I have this profile, and then I have my main profile. Because I could probably tell you what made me the most on my main profile. And it isn't... I mean, if you just want, like, skill grind, then I can tell you probably... yeah, I could probably tell you skill grind, but it's not going to be skill grind on main profile. Yeah, I mean, I'd say because I don't know where to start in farming. What? Yeah, you're at... I don't know what you're asking anymore. You asked like a completely different question that it made it very confusing for your first question. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You changed your question around here, and it's made it really confusing for me. I'm sorry. Nah, no problem, bro. No problem. The more pests you spawn, more money you make, and then obviously you're breaking crops. You know. Thank you for the follow, Death. Thank you for the follow. If you're talking skill, on my main profile, skills-wise, mining has probably made me the most money because I dillo mined at the start, which made me get into every other skill and then also have money on top of it. And then I stopped mining when hand mining gemstones happened. And I did 5x titaniums all through, like, when I stopped dillo mining, because dillo mining is not meta anymore. It's not anywhere as good as it used to be. Then Glaciite Tunnels dropped, and Forge was always making me money, but Forge had made me that update like 20 something bill. Forge made me 20 something bill, and I used my co-ops Forge as well to like forge other items that I was funding so I can have more items to sell on the update. And then obviously, like, when Glaciite Mineshafts, well, actually, maybe you don't know this. When Glaciite Mineshafts first happened, you can have Mineshaft parties with like 20 people, warp somebody in, and allow them to get a scrap, and a scrap was like a mil per, so you're making like 120 mil an hour right off the rip once you got Paleontologist 5, because you would drop a suspicious scrap like in your first like 3 block breaks with Efficient Miner. Or Pickobulus even. You would drop like multiple with your Pickobulus. And you would make a stupid amount of money. It was just stupid when Glaciite Tunnels first dropped. And then I probably around that time started Stream Profile, maybe a few months after. So what has made me the most money? Probably mining. Probably on my main profile. In this profile, farming has made us the most money. Definitely. Because we pretty much only farmed on this profile, like, extensively. Like, the primary of our playtime on this profile is literally garden playtime. Dude, I'm so stinking hungry right now. Oh my god. Countdown is now on for bingo. We're 11 days away from bingo here, fellas. Gentex, we're 11 days away from bingo, brother. Actually, we might be a little bit more. Less, sorry. We are 11 days away from bingo. We are 11 days away from bingo. I gotta kinda... Well, actually, no, I can't really. I gotta wait till Mayor Cycle comes out, and then also the bingo card comes out to determine what's going to our Iron Man profile next time. Probably a Deddy book is going to our Iron Man profile from bingo. That's what's gonna happen. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Just Simon from HYPIXEL said in my Twitter DMs. Just kidding. I barely even use Twitter. This is a joke. You're getting dedication for next bingo. I swear. I swear. What? Yellow from MC. Hello from MC. Oh my god, Tasty Cheese was literally sprayed there still. What am I doing, bro? I don't even know what am I doing? What the heck am I doing, bro? Oh heck yeah, dude. What? Am I tweaking? I am tweaking, bro. I straight up thought that said 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So I'm like sitting here wondering why pests ain't spawning. Like, what am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Zentix, GG's on your handle, I just remembered. I just remembered again. Even though I think I did say GG's, but GG's. Dang, bro, I'm just not gonna open my water with my teeth, bro, because then that's how I'm gonna break the cap. I'll end up slamming this water bottle in a second. Why the heck was my speed just 190? It was very confusing. There we go. Oh, heck yeah, dude. We're going to Coco 48 here in a second. It's not actually real, by the way. Coco 48 is just a Sky anything. It's just overflow calculations. Max milestone is 46. What up, Orange? Yeah, dude. Good luck on the gemstone powder. Unironically, I think I kind of need to do a little bit of that today, too, I think. Not on this profile. Wink, wink. Do I actually, though? I do. Fuck! Fuck! Timeline-wise, I No! Oops. Oh, that's gonna fuck with everything. Oh, you suck so bad at this game! I hate how they just can't fix this pest glitch, bro. Like, it just can't be this bad. The pest glitch. The pest glitch. It's so bad. How? I literally haven't farmed for like a straight month, and we still haven't fixed it. It's just, no. It's just where your bonus pest chance is just still bricked, and it's gonna want to spawn my pests at 3. I don't want 3 pests. I don't want 3 pests. I want it to work proper when I equip my things. I want it to give me the proper stats. I didn't just pay a ton of coins for that for no reason. Actually, it's not really that much coins. But still. Really, though, like, it actually is so annoying to me. Oh, this is an unlucky pest spawn here, brother. Finally. Money. Money? I need money. I need money. Really badly. Let's go, I got into the stream. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm so broke right now on this profile. I mean, like, yeah, sorry, I do have bits, I do have copper, yeah. I do. You're right. But, liquid money, like, sellable things like cookies and, like, stuff like that, like, not booster cookies. Cookies, meaning cocoa cookies. Like, that stuff, like, I don't have that stuff to sell. I just got my paycheck from F7, heck yeah, dude. Did you upgrade your museum? I mean, I guess. I don't know. Are you going to main your Iron Man? Probably not. Iron Man is for content. Iron Man is for content. I still enjoy my main profile, and I still enjoy my stream profile. I don't know, Orange. Maybe I ate a cookie? 3 cookies? Something? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, right? Free money. Be like 40, 50 mil. How do I still have bits on this? Oh, I did museum on this profile. That's how I do. That's how I have bits. As do I, my friend, as do I. I feel you. I feel you, bro. That's me on this profile right now. I'm gonna have like composter too, but I won't be broke for so much longer. I won't be broke for so much longer. That's for sure. That is for sure. With coal around the corner, your boy is gonna be rich. On every profile. Holy crap, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna not so rich on this profile, but oh my god, I am gonna be so rich on main profile. Oh my god, Raid has so much to sell too. Crap. Oh my god, I love you bobbing though. You're lucky for that, Orange. You're lucky. I have work. Okay, I don't care. Like what? Have a good one, bro. Have a good one, bro. That's so weird. How many gemstone mixtures you got? A lot. A lot. A lot. A lot, a lot. I have probably about a full EHS page full. No, 3 or 4 rows. 3 or 4 rows. No. Yeah, I'm only making one of them, 1.5 of them, unfortunately. Yeah, but you don't understand. That's an investment It's an investment that's about to go up. About to get rich. Unironically, I've been holding those for, like, so long. So long. Okay. 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 Yeah, but gem power orb skins realistically are fucking heat. They're the only interactive power orb skin that has a cool power orb skin. You can't even lie. You cannot even lie. You're gonna tell me that isn't a sick ass. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true. Swag, get efficient miner and a little bit of speed, and make sure you unlock Pick a Nimbus. What do you think of mining? I think mining, the progression, you don't make any coins from it. It makes no sense to do it right off the rip. I think it's great for Iron Man, you know? But I think you could just get it done with dailies. Literally, you just do dailies and then you'd be done with the Heart of the Mountain. That is it. Get a free gold on that. Should have gotten higher, to be honest. It happens. It happens. Add more vocabulary to your dictionary. What's your guild called? I don't have Discord, but I might join your guild. I mean, it'll be really easy, like, to pretty much download Discord. I don't know if, like, you're, like, not allowed to or anything like that, and you don't have to tell me or anything if you really just can't. You know what I mean? We kind of require players to be in the Discord unless they, like, beat the requirements by, like, tenfold, and then we never have to worry about them losing requirements to stay in the guild, because we have a custom weight that'll determine how much weight everybody has, or who stays in the guild, basically. The guild members know. It's pretty cool. And it is custom. It's like Centher, Lily, all those weights, but it's actually going to stay up to date. Yeah, how do I check this? Go look at announcements in Demonic Discord. It'll explain every single command it has, and also the features that the guild bot offers. So you're allowed to. That you don't have to do math stuff. Literally zero math stuff, bro. Literally read. That's it. Read and type a command. Just take a look at announcements, bro. It's gonna be easier than me explaining the whole thing, and then you're gonna be confused. Because then I'll go too much into detail, and it's gonna make it confusing. But basically, it takes every single skill XP-related thing in the game, like combat, catacombs, dungeon, class level, what else? Like farming level, forging level, rune crafting. Actually, I'm pretty sure rune crafting isn't. Actually, rune crafting might be the weird one that's in there. I think carpentry's calculated in there too. It just doesn't give you a ton of weight. But this weight system will stay tracked all through every single update. So we're hoping to make it like eventually like a Centher and a Lily weight and stuff like that. I have a weird feeling that Zentix, that reaction right there was the prime majority of the guild's reaction whenever I sent a big paragraph describing how GuildBot worked. I think that's what most people did, but it's actually a cool-ass system. I don't know. If they ain't reading, it's kind of their own fault, because then they're gonna get kicked. You know what I mean? If they don't actually, like, pay attention to what the weight is, you know? And I don't want to kick everybody, but bro, like, to have an active guild, you have to have people that know how to fucking read. Sorry, guys, you know? I know I can barely read, but it's something that's kind of important, kind of, you know. It's not like guilds like really some like it's not like we really demand much, you know. It's just read a message, really. No, 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 not just your neck. I just think most people didn't even know what guild weight even is, and like the amount of questions that I still like get about it, it just kind of shows that people don't read. No offense, guys. And it's honestly not meant to be rude. It's low key just kind of true. It's okay though, because bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I was in your situation, I probably wouldn't have read it either. But I don't know, bro. Uh, this the people who read get rewarded with knowledge and a cool system, and then you get a funny icon on the side of your name if you want it, and if you apply for it. And if you're surfing it a bit, so maybe I should. It's all honestly, bro. Like from my knowledge, the only thing that we really talked about, like in the announcements, was a guild bot, and that's about the only important announcement that I think I've made. It's just really cool, custom weight and stuff. Dedication right there. So the dedication came from two of my friends that are really smart cookies. Jerry Yu and Sight. Sight is the guy that makes all the farm designs and stuff. Sight did all the math, and Jerry Yu did the bot, like actually like coding the bot, everything like that. And if you're worried about getting ratted, by the way, Death, I have zero verification in any of the discords. Like I don't ask for anything. I like no IGN, no email, no password, no phone number, no nothing. I kind of been running my discords on good faith and that people aren't going to join on alts and like bomb my freaking giveaway thing with all their alts and stuff if I ever do a giveaway, and kind of relying that people just don't get 100 accounts in there and then just say a bunch of bad words type thing. Um, yes, Sight is a genius. Yes, Sight is a genius. He won't say that, but he is a genius. um, Crikey, I lost my train of thought. I asked for zero verification in any of my discords. I try to keep it as tame as possible in all of the discords that I have a say in. Yeah, humble genius for sure, and I don't blame him. He's really just that smart that like it's actually like way cooler for him to be humble about being smart than like, oh yeah, I'm a smart cookie. Period. You know. Like I feel like those people that just flex how smart they are and just like say it instead of like just like being cool and explaining and teaching people cool things, you know? Like psych will always freaking teach like me, and like I'm not the easiest person to learn things, right? I am decently smart, you know, but I don't like, especially when it's something that's newer-ish or like I just get confused. Easiest way to put it. Humble smart people are their best shit, bro. I agree. I agree. Like they let me cheat off their tests and shit, bro. They're even better in my book. But you know what I mean. No, don't cheat, bro. Don't cheat on your test. Just learn it, bro. I swear to God, don't be like me, bro. I was an idiot in school. I was so stupid. So stupid. I agree. I mean, you know, man, like, and I even thinking back to high school, I'm not in high school anymore. I'm old. I am old. I work full-time job, work construction. Um, Even thinking back to high school, there was like the smart classes and stuff like that. What you're describing right now, Death, is exactly what I remember. I am old. I am old. Not actually that old, but I do work with like people that are like very much so well older than me. I'm always 9 times out of 10 the youngest dude on the job. In this aspect of my life, probably seeing I played this game. I'm about to tell you guys something really funny and fucked up to think about, right? You ready for this? No, you're not, because it's fucked up if you think about it, right? I have played Minecraft. Actually, you know, maybe I shouldn't say that. Huh. Then that gives you guys a. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. No, 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 no. Because then that gives you guys a lead on stuff. Music road right there, baby. Let's go. I'm old. So let's just put it that way. I'm very old. No, no, no. I baited you guys. I'm sorry. I can't say it because it's like an internet safety kind of thing. I'm an internet safety kind of thing. Internet safety kind of guy. um, I'm old. So let's just say it like that. I'm very old. I was gonna tell you guys a funny ass story, but or funny ass fact, but like I kind of can't without like basically like yeah, basically. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do when I retire from Minecraft, huh? What are you guys gonna do? You guys aren't gonna have streams no more, dude. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't retire from Minecraft. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joshing about. No, I know. I know. I'm just joshing. I'm not old enough for that one yet. I'm not old enough for that one yet. One day, maybe. Maybe when I get old. Bro, the worst part is like, that's not even actually going to be the real case scenario, though. Like, don't make me think about when I actually get old, please. Please don't make me think about it. Because then I have to think about it. Then I have to think about it, man. I'll crash out of your tire before YouTube rank, although to be honest, keep grinding, you'll get there. In fact, your juggling is the full-time job is incredible. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Bro, tell that goober to do tickets. Tell that goober to do tickets. I've done every ticket these past 2 weeks. This week. That freaking goober. Oh my god, bro. This kid looks at tickets and then goes to bed. I swear to God. How is he even sleeping right now? I know we work third shift, but still, how do you even sleep from third shift finish to now? Oh, that stinking guy, bro. My co-op member, Micah. I love Micah, but holy crap. He'd be doing that shit all the time to me. He's like, yo, info, go deal... Oh, okay, alright. That's fair. I'd probably be tired after the party, too. So, I can't talk shit. What's a goober? Oh, goober just means, like, I don't really know how to explain it. Goober just means, like, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. What's a good way to explain goober? Does anybody know? It's not a bad word. It's like, you're just calling somebody, like, a goober. Like, they're silly. Like, they're goofy. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're a goober. Like, you're just silly. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't do parties. I'm serious. I really don't do parties. I know I'm like the youngest person on the job site 9 times out of 10, and I party the least out of all of them, and it's the funniest thing ever. I mean, they probably think it's kind of weird, but fuck do I care. I'm not a party person. No, I'm going past YouTube rank, bro. That's what we're doing. Oh my god, is nothing playing Minecraft? F-add. That's not spelled right. I thought it was a CS, bro. Never mind. Play button? We're going past that, baby. We're going for 1 milli, dog. We're going for 1 milli, dog. Is my angle at the right thing? I haven't been watching my freaking blocks for a second. I wonder if it's screwed up. Still a play button? I'm going for the diamond play button. I'll probably never make it there. But if I do, that'd be really awesome. I'm gonna knock on wood, bro, because you never really know. I might actually make it there, bro. Never know. World works in weird ways, bro. World works in really fucking weird ways. Something like that. How? Was it not? Was the fucking what's the word for that? I don't even know what it's called. Where you fucking tighten it with there's like the brass bracket that goes around it. Tighten it, and then you zip ties. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, zip tie mechanic. That's probably why it fell off the first time. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The rubber boot fell off. What, he did it? Yeah, he still, what, he doesn't have the fucking, what? Somebody tell me what this thing's called, bro. I work construction. I should know this, dude. The thing, the tightener. Yeah, and yes, you took the coin. The coins to tighten the other thing, and yes, yes. Okay, alright, alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The metal latch around the outside, and then you stick a flathead in it, and you tighten it to the right to tighten it, unless you put it on the other way, in which case it'll go left. Yeah, that's kind of how I describe everything, bro. I just describe how you actually use the item. I can never remember the name. Like, I was talking to a random person, like, that we were working on their street today, and they were asking me what we were getting done for the day, and I was like, what's gonna happen? And I was like, yeah, we're gonna do your cul. I'm trying to talk about the cul-de-sac. I'm also trying to like describe something while I'm doing the action of what I was doing to them, and I was just doing like a circle with my hand, like, and if you just do like a circle with your hand, like right now, you could pretty much understand what I was doing. Like, I was like, yeah, we're gonna do like we're gonna do this today. We're gonna do this today. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't think of the word for cul-de-sac. I'm like, God damn it. I'm an idiot, bro. I'm an idiot. The lady was probably like, yo, dude, this guy needs to go. Like, what are they doing, bro? Oh my god. Leaked, bro. You're on par, bro. You know that? He's looking at a new car, though. Wait, hold on. Why are you gonna pop? Oh, for oil shade or top up, and they saw the filter. I was slacking. I was slacking. Death, I cannot add you yet, bro. I'm sorry. Way too soon. There have been people here that show up for... Well, I used to stream every single day. Every single day before I uploaded every single week, right? 30-minute profile. Good shit, dude. Good shit, dude. I used to stream every single day. I had people that would show up every single day and hang out for more than half of the streams. Those people didn't even get F ads yet. Sometimes they're a little toxic, so some people didn't get them. Nothing like, or whatever it is, but you're also one of my mods, Orange, so it's a little bit different. You're about one of the few people, no offense to anybody, one of the few people that actually, like, stuck around and did legit. F Zygos, bro. Not saying fuck Zygos, but, you know, like, F for Fallen Soldier. I can't have my mods be cheating on the block game, dude. Nice dude, but other than nice dude, he was cheating on the block game, you know? He got an F ad, and he got an F remove right after that. Unfortunately, yeah, he was unfortunately probably macroing. Sawdell kind of proved it to me, and I was like, oh shit, okay, yeah. That makes sense. And he got ratted from, actually, you know, I could tell you guys, he got ratted from a macro mod. I actually don't remember the name. Tuhula? Tuhulai? Something like that? Somebody remember that? The name of that? Cordis got an F ad. Cordis was here, like, pretty much, I wouldn't say, like, my first stream. So my first streams had started to do somewhat decent and started to do numbers. Like, when we started to hit, like, 100 views on a stream and, like, stuff like that. Like I said, I don't even know, to be honest. Tahali, Tahuti, whatever it is. I don't even know. I literally have no clue. I know, like, the old hat clients and stuff, like, you know, like, Worst and, like, Hazuni and, like, oh my god, why am I spacing, bro? I mean, obviously, you still got the ghost clients, like, Vape and stuff like that, like, that's a given, you know? No, Quotas, you didn't get it that soon, bro. There's no way. There's no way. You showed up every single stream for, like, a really long time.
Wait, hold on. I don't know where it's been on your channel recently. I was only brand new Iron Man playlist to binge. Hopefully you grow to get more people to watch your content.
Thank you, Death. I appreciate that, bro. You know, dude, there is no freaking worries, dude. Then I hope you don't take it any type of way that I am denying your FAD. It's not a deny because you're not a cool dude or anything like that. I just don't want people I want people to want to FAD me, not because I'm the YouTuber guy. I want people to enjoy my content, become friends with me, and be not necessarily like friends in the sense like we'll talk every day or whatever it is. Because quite honestly, I literally don't have time. Number one, that's not a me trying to be rude or like me trying to be like, yeah, exactly. Orange has been here for a really long time. And Orange, how long would you say it took you to get an FAD? Like, I want people who have FADs that have worked. Yeah, so there's a little bit of insight on how long it on average takes people to get an FAD. Orange is one of the people who show up every single like stream that he can and always freaking nice and always helping out and like it's just kind of how it goes, like if people say something bad, like then that kind of goes on the mental remembrance of info, like somebody's rude to another person when I'm not gonna cuss somebody out or ban them or anything like that. I'll just remember it, you know what I mean? Like and then like if they want an FAT at some point in time, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry to be here for a little bit longer. I gotta know that they're actually a good dude and like pretty smart and like I mean, even if you're not smart, I couldn't give a shit if you're smart, bro. That's not necessarily what I'm saying. Like smart in the sense like common sense smart. Like they're nice people and not gonna say something really bad to me that like I'm recording and then I have to cut the whole thing out or something just completely degenerate in my DMs. You know what I mean? How the frick do you remember that? I don't even know how you're remembering a day. But to be honest, though, Quotas always showed up for streams. Always showed up for streams. He was like fresh right at the start. Always would pop in first. Like it was him, Tay, and Nate, and then there was another. Yeah, Orange would fight in there too. Then we also had Soul Whip in there too, fighting for first. So there was a good bit of contenders, but I gotta say, Quotas freaking won quite a bit. And Orange, you're busy with your schedule with school and stuff like that. And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, please. You're a few hours ahead of me, so it's weird for you. This is late for you to be on right now, or maybe it's early and you go to school. So you're hours ahead of me, aren't you? You're hours ahead of me. Yeah. So that's why you can't always get into streams. So that made more sense why you weren't always, let's say, winning first place or whatever it is. It's not really winning first place. I just kind of remember stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like this guy sacrificed for streams. Some of you guys really do sacrifice for streams, bro, and I very much so appreciate that, dog. Like some of you guys, like real deal. It's like freaking like Orange said, 1 in the morning, bro. Like, and there are active freaking people that honestly always used to show up for streams every single day, and screw their sleep schedules, bro. And I like, I mean, they'll pop in and I'll remember them, but I can't go down the whole list right now. Um, but yeah. What the fuck was that speed? What speed? What do you mean speed? Yo, dude, I'm quick with it, dude. Uh, yeah, no, that's not smart. That's not smart. What's your stream schedule? I mean, I might be able to make some of the next 3 exams, so hopefully not after this. After that, you type of guys come I can watch every streams. Hell yeah, dude. So I'm not gonna lie to you. It's normally pretty weird, but you can expect if I am going to stream, I will announce it at like, so I assume we're probably different time zones. So I'll just say this. I'd normally do like 5:15 EST, 5:15 p.m. EST. Um, 5:15 p.m. EST, and I'll try to do. Excuse me. I'll try to do a 2-hour stream. If I can. Um, and I've been doing, I think, Mondays, Tuesdays, and then I'll take off Wednesday, record Wednesday, maybe record Thursday, or edit Thursday. Some days I edit, or some weeks I edit Thursdays. and then I'll edit all Friday, edit all Saturday, post on Sunday, record Sunday night. Monday starts, stream, go to work, stream, record Monday. Tuesday, go to work, stream, record after stream, go to bed, work, record. That's Wednesday. Yeah, I just ran down back the whole week again. Shit. But yeah, basically, Mondays and Tuesdays, um, I think is normally going to be our stream days, because then I can kind of take it easier and get an understanding of what mayors are coming in the rest of the week. But not only that, I don't exactly find out what my video is going to be about until I get towards the end of the week. Um, because of the minister or the mayors, and because of, like, I don't know how far I'm going to get that week. Through my first part of my exam today, so just prep till I gotta, like, defend it? Wait, what? What does that mean? Good luck, I think? Yeah, good luck. I mean, obviously, good luck. It's your final exam. Good luck. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, present it to the class or the teacher or whatever. Oh, it's not your final? Just an exam, kinda? Oh, alright. That's interesting.
EMT, that's good to know. So sure before whatever time it is today.
Yeah, pretty much. We're almost at the end of stream here. We have like 20 minutes left to stream, and then I'll go do my dailies. Well, final for the subject at least, so you could say that. Yeah, alright, fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna try to do a funky video for Skyblock, something kind of cool.
What is, well, actually, you don't have to tell what it is, but what is it if you want to tell? You don't have to, Quotas. I got a whole nother year left to study this. Yeah, dude, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was, kind of why I didn't want to go to school, bro. I didn't really know what I wanted to study. Two, I'm happy. I mean, work's work, bro. You're always gonna have shitty days. You're always gonna have good days and stuff. I'd rather go work. Let's just say that. I'd much rather go work. Work sucks. I'm happier at work. I would hate it in a classroom, personally. Well, another year, let's do this 3 exams this year. 8 or 9 next year. Good luck. Gotta saddle up, brother. Gotta saddle up.
Can't say anything related because it'll give it away.
Fair. Good luck, Codus. I hope it turns out amazing, Brody. I hope it turns out amazing and your ideas come to fruition.
That'd be awesome. I know you're not alone here. I haven't gone way too long. Don't worry, you're not alone here. I definitely got way too long
Left in school. Oh god, I missed left in school. I wasn't even freaking paying understanding the sentence the first time when I read it. First time. But then I was like, oh crap, I just can't read. Yeah, school, man. I don't know. Not that I think it's bad. It just was not going to be good for me personally. I'm not a person who can really sit still. I'm like sitting here bouncing right now, literally just moving around, like moving my head, like I don't know. I can't. I just can't sit still. Like sitting in a classroom, can't do it. Yeah, do it. If you enjoy it, bro, like do it. Literally do it. Oh my god, Codus. I was saying this yesterday, Codus, but that feeling, bro. I had it more than I have it right now yesterday. I had the feeling yesterday more than I have the feeling right now because it was fresh when it happened. You said, "Oh my god, it's the last day of school today, dude." And I said, "Oh, dude. Freaking that's the best freaking feeling on planet Earth, bro." Freaking, dude, summer break starts, bro. School's out for summer. Da-da-da-da. Yep, that was so all over the place. I'm sorry, but oh my god, best feeling on planet Earth right there. Oh my god.
I have exams in a couple weeks, but I might be cooked. Some of my teachers can't teach, like, classroom today. I need to say something
better. Honestly, bro. Wait, first. Yeah, dude, obviously. So, I mean, bro, there's no screwing Summer up, dude. The only way you screw Summer up is if you get arrested. That's the only way you screw your own Summer up. You know what I mean? Like, if you're arrested, bro, it ain't fun. It ain't fun in a jail cell, bro. You know what I mean? That's the only way to fuck up a summer, bro. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. I was doing some dumbass shit back in high school, bro. I was an idiot, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm so much better now than I was back then. I was an idiot, bro. Oh, bro, I mean, I definitely was not following speed limit, but that was like a bare minimum. I was just going around doing stupid shit around the town, messing around in stores, going to play hide and seek in Walmart with my friends, like I don't know, dude, like just being a delinquent, just an idiot, just having fun. Just having fun, man. Not that I mean, not that I'm like reminiscent or anything, but it was a good time. It was a good time. Like I'm not like hurt that I didn't like do certain things back then or whatever, but it was a good freaking time. Summer back then was a good freaking time. School back then was fun, man. You know, and I never understood the importance of it. Like being around all my friends all the time, like hanging out and stuff like that. If you think about it, it's a pretty good gig, even though you're stuck there learning and stuff. You know, like you'll never realize what you got till it's gone. That saying is so very true. It's easier to let to talk things out, and when they bug you, talk them out, bro, and just be kind and considerate. Don't solve problems with your hands, bro. I've had my fair share of problems solved by hands. I was pretty good at it too. I was pretty good at it. I was pretty good at it. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I never broke into school. But like we would always go like to stores and cause problems. That was like one of the things that we would always do. What? Bad at what? Breaking into schools? I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily hard to break into a school, but it's oh, I mean, I got my ass kicked? I don't know, dude. I didn't get my ass kicked. Only one time I would say I kind of lost the fight, and it wasn't really because I lost the fight. It was more or less kind of like because the chick slapped the kid, and there wasn't really an outcome. Like we both got in trouble. Like it was just a headache. I lost the fight. It sucked. Like I did not. There was no winner. There was not somebody knocked out by the end of it. There was not like, oh yeah, like I'm done. Like it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? We both got in trouble. I got in school suspension. I had to say I'm sorry to him, and I wasn't sorry to him. He's being an asshole to my neighbor. He sat on my neighbor, and he was not a small guy. And my neighbor was a small guy. So, you know, I don't regret what I did. I'd do it again. I'd do it again. But, yeah. Yo, how much you're making per hour? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You're like the first person to actually come in here and talk about HYPIXEL, and I respect it, bro. WU. Welcome to stream, YNW, bro. Welcome to stream. Hope you're having a great day today, dude. How much am I making per hour? So, the bottom right-hand corner, it says we're making about 17 mil an hour in the bottom right-hand corner, but that is just from breaking crops. That is not, I don't think that's considering Bountiful. I don't think that's considering Mushroom Cow. So that's like 2 mil right there, or 1.5 mil right there. So then you got like 19 mil right there, and then we got pests, which yield anywhere, I think, like 5 to 10 mil, depending on how lucky you are. And then no, maybe a little bit more, 10 to 15, I think, is the number. So it's also dependent on what pests you're specifically focusing. they all kind of suck, but there are some worse than others. And then you also have to factor in like what the average RNG for dropping an atmospheric filter is, because that's the best pest. That's what you want to go for if you have all pest bestiaries maxed and all crop milestones maxed. So mites will be the best, so that'll drop you 1 or 2 an hour or something like that. Then you got your pest transfer, and you got your copper, and you got your traps, and you got your EXP on your pets. We're making about 50 to 60 mil an hour right now. Depending on the price, the reason why it's 50 to 60 is because it's depending on the price of pest transfers and the price of copper and stuff like that. So the money that you could guarantee out of it is like 30 mil an hour because that's all your crops and everything like that. And then you have to do a little bit extra to sell off the other stuff. But it is there. It is extra money. Like your copper, your XP on a pet that you're leveling, your traps. Those technically go right in your sacks too, but then you also got your copper, your pest transfer, your traps. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, man. It does take a little bit to sell the pest transfer stuff, and it does take a little bit to sell the copper, but it is worth it, man. Like you could wait for like Finnegan if people are buying a bunch of vacuums, or you could wait till there's a bunch of freaking or there's not a lot of vacuums on the market and they're up really high, and there you go. You could just do it like that if you wanted to, and sell off your copper like that, in which case however much copper you sell off, there you go, that's however much you made an hour extra. I'm not 6'2", I'm 5'10" as well. Yeah, I'm just short, man. I'm just short, bro. I'm not really short. I'm medium sized. I'm really not. The 5'10" isn't short. It's medium build. Like if the 6 foot person would tell me I'm short, a 5'8" person would tell me I'm tall. Yeah, you could say that, I guess. Dude, I want pasta. Hold on, Zentix. 1 second, bro. I got you, dude. Zentix, do you have freaking rolls, bro? Zentix, are you... You don't have rolls, bro. That's why. Is that you, Zentix? Before I give this person roll, I assume it's probably you, bro. This is you, right? Check, I just should have added you in there. I'm gonna assume that's you. I'm pretty sure this is your Discord. I could just confirm it here, because you're gonna be in here too. Yeah, that's you. Let me give you rolls. Dang it, Tentix. How much net worth are you, bro? Trash net worth. Name. Zentix underscore. Let's see. 12 bill. What are the rolls? You are golds. Golds and guild member. Well, actually, that's not why you shouldn't be able to use the bot. But now you actually have guild chat able to be accessed, and I don't know why the heck you didn't have stuff. Slash wait IGN Zentix underscore. Zentix, you're big chillin', bro. At Zentix here. There you go. That should work. And then in announcements, it will have all the stuff breaking down where your where the weight calculation is coming from. If we still got the S2K, yes I do. You accepted my guild during stream but didn't give me rolls. Oh, bro, Centix, I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry, bro. I did not mean to freaking grief you, dude. Swear to God, that was not personally. I don't know what I'm talking about. That wasn't on purpose, is what I meant to say. Nope, we keep those pests. English is freaking hard, man. Ah, man, it happens, bro. It happens. I'm pretty skinny, too. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know what I weigh. I'm definitely skinny, though. Definitely skinny. I don't know how the hell I'm skinny. I eat a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I don't know how I'm skinny. I really don't. I eat so much food. I guess. I might actually freaking outpace this freaking cactus contest. I didn't realize it. Because I didn't realize Coco was up next. Whoops. Uh... That's... Turn the music back on. Come on, YouTube. Stop hitting me with the ads, bro, please. Yeah, you just got a fast metabolism, bro. Honestly. Keep eating, maybe work out, and that'll freaking... If you have a fast metabolism, that food will build into muscle really quickly. Like, if I was to work out... I don't work out, by the way. If I was to, I low-key would be shredded. I have a few gym friends that tell me, dude, I don't understand how you eat this much, and, like, just do not gain weight, bro. Like I could keep up with them eating like their like crazy ass meals. They're not giants, but they're bigger, like muscle wise bigger. Like they're just big guys. Like you know what I mean? Like some are smaller. One of them's like an absolute just giant. Actually, what am I talking about? That boy is just huge. He's like, dude, like if you actually just worked out, like came to the gym with us and stuff, like you'd be pretty big, dude. Like you'd be surprised, like what you'd look like. Like I work construction. I'm not interested to be honest with you. It's not that I'm like small either per se, but I'm definitely not like giant. Like the amount of food that I eat, I should be a freaking train wreck. I should be a freaking train wreck. You tried it or not? I've worked out. Oh brother, um, I did MMA for 10 or 11 years, and then I wrestled for 3 years, and then I went to the gym after high school, and whenever work was a little slow, and Probably stopped like after like 2 months, 3 months, something like that. I just work, you know, work started to pick up. I just got distracted with work and just never again, you know. I wasn't really like a brute or nothing, but I was always pretty like decent sized, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know. So I pretty much stayed active for like all my life, more than half of my life. Um, Now I'm active working in the construction field, so that's what I use as my excuse to work. Um, yeah, I went at when did I stop? That'll probably be easier. I stopped at 17, 16 or 17. And then I wrestled for 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, something like that. Yeah, I was a tank, bro. I was a tank. I was fighting people like well over my age. When I was like 11, I was fighting like 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and I was fucking them up. Like I was a or well, I am a fourth degree black belt in mixed martial arts. I guess that doesn't really just go away. It's really I kind of forget it sometimes, to be honest, that I actually can fuck somebody's day up. Because I am really a nice person, but I really do just forget that I could fuck somebody's day up. Um, I don't know. I just never really like I've only like I would like when I fought in school and shit, like it wasn't it wasn't a fight. I tuned him the fuck up. It wasn't a fight. I really mean it. Like the only time that like I like was like I like in air quotes lost the fight. The kid was well bigger than me. I'm not gonna act like I know his weight, but let me just say he was a big fella. He's a big fella and a lot taller than me. And he wrapped his hands around my neck and I down blocked his arms and I elbowed him right in the head and then a chick slapped him. So I was just he was a big fella. He was just no, he's a chunky fella. He was just a big chunky fella, meaning like huge and just well taller and weight wise bigger than me, like by like at least 60 pounds, at least 60 pounds. Um, and it wasn't like it really went on for long because he didn't really know what he was doing. He choked me and he just tried to choke me out, and it didn't really work. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. It's not like he was like, you know, like 400 pounds or whatever, but bigger than me. Very much so bigger than me. He was pushing it. And that's like the only fight I've ever, like, in air quotes, lost. Because there was no, like, real outcome. Because, like, it got broken up. The chick slapped him. I was, like, kind of taken aback. He was taken aback. The chick just randomly came up and smacked him. I don't really know because I never even like flirted with this chick, like nothing like that. Like she was cute, but you know, like I was just out of the blue. I was kind of taken aback from it, type thing. Um, it was weird. Sounds like that 500 LB song. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is. By Lil Tecca? Okay, I do know that song is. I do know what that song is. I think I'll start working on the summer break. To be honest, I don't really want to skinny anymore. I'd rather have some actual muscles. Bro, it's totally alright being skinny, bro, honestly. Just the number one. If you wanted to lose it, though, bro, that's your best way, dude. Gym it out, sit-ups, push-ups, jumping jacks. Just try to be active, bro, you know? Good night, and sleep well, my friend. Have a great day tomorrow. And I hope to see you. Actually, I won't be streaming tomorrow, probably. I wanna make sure I have enough for Iron Man episode. I don't. I know a little bit. I'm not gonna act like I'm a gym bro. I'm really not. I'm very much so like I like being like relevantly fit. Let's say. Excuse me. I like being relevantly fit, you know, but I don't really care too much about being the most jacked guy in the room. Listen, I'm not the strongest guy, and I can't pick up the heaviest thing or whatever. But like, I have no care in the world how big somebody is, how jacked they are, how much they go to the gym, anything like that, bro. I have zero fear. I will do anything, bro. Except for like sharks and like heights. Like, bro, forget about that. Like people, bro, you and me breed the same, dog. Like that's not that's not even no, dude. No, no, no. I'm all right, bro. I don't know what I could bench. It's been really long time. I gotta be honest. It's been a really long time. I'm not gonna act like I can bench like fucking like a crazy amount or anything like that. I probably can bench my body weight plus a little bit, if that. You know, bro. Like I'm not gonna act like I even know. But I was able to bench over my body weight back then. I lift heavy things nowadays, so I do all right. I do all right now. I'm sure I do decent lifting. Wasn't my favorite thing though. I liked like the curls and like push ups and sit ups and like just I don't know staying moving like rather than like lifting weights. I don't really know why. I don't know why. Um, Balpet wasn't my forte. Uh, I like leg presses. Those were fun. That's one thing that I actually went to the gym and I was like, okay, I'm actually having fun. I don't know why. Um, time like this lately? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Let's do wolf. Yeah, it's always nice when you got a good bit extra time. Like, and you realize, oh, yo, I get to relax for a little bit. That's always my favorite time. Skull Crushers are my number one. What is Skull Crusher? Um, is that a headset? Oh no, that's Skull Candy. That's showing how old I am, probably. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that above? Oh wait, above your head, triceps, basically. Wait, so above your head, you're pushing the weight up, down. I don't know. That was called Skull Crushers. If that is if that's right, at least what I'm thinking. I think that's what I'm thinking. Looking at an image. Looking at an image? No, you kind of just described it pretty decent. I think. Are you saying I'm getting it right? The weight goes above your head. It goes to your shoulder blade. It's like a tricep workout. Oh wait, no, triceps are your legs, bro. Are they? Hold on. I'm gonna just look it up. Now you got me guessing. Skull crushers are a hand. Okay, never mind. That is not at all what I'm thinking. That is not at all what I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe it is. No, 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 no. That is what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Just in a different direction, I guess. This guy's going behind his head with it, so I don't normally do that. Wait, I have Royal Pigeon. I'm thinking I'm on Iron Man right now. Same part of body opposites. Same side of body but opposite arm. Okay, good. All right, all right. Yeah. I do know what it is now that I looked at it, but I'm not gonna lie. I definitely was not picking it up the right way the first time. I was thinking sitting straight up, but I guess it could work either way. Instead of laying down and look straight up. Triceps are your legs, right? Yo, listen, because I started looking it up and then and then he showed his legs, but it was just because I didn't scroll to the other side of the picture. Listen.
My favorite exercise are hamstring curl machine.
Oh, when you're sitting, I know that one. Yeah, I always used to do that one. I actually didn't mind that one completely. Is there somebody fucking invis over here? He is. I'm sorry, bro. What's that? 100 goblins. Should I probably just do aspect of void?
And I hate goblins.
That's all done. Upper mines. I mean, honestly, not much. Honestly. With Bal, you probably will be fine. Oh, I have no idea. Honestly. It does. I don't know why they even changed it. There you go, that's all our dailies done right there. That's pretty easy. Oh my god, we have 340k freaking powder. It's only like 3 upgrades on efficient miner. That's literally crazy.
Oh man.
Day 290. Honestly, bro, I forgot to change that, and it's like it's supposed to be day 290 of the profile. We're day 326, so we're almost at a year on this profile. We're almost at a year on this profile. All right, fellas, we're pretty much gonna wrap stream up here. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And if you guys did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow. That pretty much that would help me out a whole bunch. Join up our Discord. Pretty much the best way to get in the streams. Know whenever we post a video, short, or if you just want to talk to us. Yeah. Thank you for tuning on in today, fellas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, have a great rest of your guys' day and night.
Have a good one, fellas. Later, Alex. Later, Codus. Later, Orange. Later, Swag. Later, YNW. Later, Zentix. Later,
Death.
I'm not going to struggle to say your name, but I'm pretty sure you went to bed anyways. Have a great night.
Later, Abata Chalk. Later, Orange. Later, everybody. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Join up our Discord. And yeah, later, fellas. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Later, folks. See you guys when I see ya. Oh, I'll actually say this before I wrap stream up and you guys leave. Iron Man episode is on Sunday. You guys will see me on Sunday. Sunday will be the Iron Man episode. Monday we'll start stream. Tuesday we'll stream and back to the same schedule. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to work on Iron Man episode. And Sunday, and Saturday, I'm going to work on Iron Man episode. Peace, fellas. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys Sunday, not tomorrow. Fuck.